Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Now this one's going to be a bit different. We're going to be doing the best normal types now that both DLCs are out and I've had a chance of looking at each Pokemon. We're going to be doing the best of each type updated to the DLC part 2, which is the blueberry part. We're going to be doing the best physical attacker and the best special attacker for each type. Now this one's, it's not going to be the most exciting in the world because it's going to be normal types, and normal types aren't really super effective against anything. So if you don't want to build the actual normal types, then I wouldn't blame you, but they do pack quite a punch even though they're not super effective against anything. Now getting into the physical attacker, we have Ursaring. I will show you them against a 6-star raid still, a 6-star raid for the physical attacker and one for the special attacker. So Ursaring with the normal type Tera and the held item Shellbell. This restores health the more damage we deal, and you can get it from the Levincia Daily Bro shop. EVs in HP and attack, the adamant nature to boost our physical attack even more, and then max IVs and everything except for special attacks. You don't really need that. And we have the ability Guts just in case, say, the other Pokemon, say, burns us or just any status condition. That will increase our attack by 50%. And if they burn us, then we don't actually get a attack drop from the burn. It'll just increase our attack instead. Now, I did try doing this with a Flame Orb, but we just didn't have the healing to actually survive against 6-star raids and use Belly Drum at the same time. So we had to go with the Shell Bell here. We are using Body Slam as our main physical attacking move. 85 power, 100 accuracy, can also paralyze the target. It's a great move. We get stabbed from it. We get extra stab from it as soon as we terrestrialize. Belly Drum will put us on max attack straight away. We can use a heal if we get low on actual health after we use the Belly Drum. We have Charm because the only weakness we have is fighting, and most fighting types are physical attackers, so Charm is going to be a great move to use there. And if we do get a status condition and Guts activates, we also have Facade, which doubles if we are poisoned, burned or paralyzed, so that will go to 140 before stab, and that will end up doing a ton of damage. Enough said, let's just get straight into a raid and I can show you how strong it is. Let's see who we have here. Oh great, it's a Pokemon that might actually be able to burn us. So we have a 6-star Dragon type Dusknoir. This thing has insanely high defense, so we might not do a ton of damage to it, but let's just see what we can do. Let's begin. So first things first, we are gonna use Belly Drum to get our attack to max. Let's see what it's going to use. I'm curious to see if it's going to use physical attacks or special attacks. Okay, it's going to use Ice Punch. I'm going to use Charm next then, if it's just going to use physical attacks. I didn't know whether it was going to resort to using Ice Punch or Dark Pulse. Okay, we've lowered its attack. We are on max attack, and now we start to use Body Slam. It does have Will-O-Wisp because pretty much all our team are burnt. It's a decent amount of damage actually. We catch up to the timer and more already with just one attack. Now he goes to Dark Pulse. Okay, he gets a crit, that's fine. Then uses Gravity. So I would imagine we're fine. Doesn't look like he's gonna use Will-O-Wisp. Maybe he can sense we have Guts, I don't know. Yeah, he's just gonna keep using Dark Pulse. Oh, looks like he's paralyzed. Belly Bolt with Discharge, I'm guessing did that. We almost get it to half health with our third Body Slam. Looks like we're in a great position. Now we're going to terrestrialize to increase our damage even more. Wouldn't it be great if Facade worked, like if he was paralyzed or we was paralyzed, or either like Pokemon had a status condition, then the damage doubled, because we could get a paralyzed from, say, Body Slam. Nice crit, by the way. And then we could go into Facade and do a ton of damage that way. That'd be fun. Speaking of, he can't move because it's paralyzed. We love that. So we're going to use Body Slam again. Let's see how much damage we do on a normal hit when the shield is up. So we're doing about a third of the shield. And we go back up to full health. We're in a great position here. I actually want to check how much defense this thing has. So we're going to use another Body Slam and then we'll check that. So we do nearly break the shield. One more hit and it will do the trick. He uses Spite again. We don't get hit with it. So Dusknoir. Here we go. That's a very heavy hit. Was that a crit? I'm not sure. We break the shield though, and it should be one more attack, maybe two, to finish the job. He can't move, he's paralyzed. Let's get into that next body slam. And we get a crit, so it doesn't matter. It is one hit and we take out the Dust Noir. That was very easy for us. I think we had about half the time remaining, maybe a bit less. And that's great considering we didn't hit him with a super effective hit or raid. And there we go. Its defense is 135, so that's even more impressive. Get some candy, some good stuff there. And now we can move on to the special attacker, so I'll see you in a second. Now, you probably saw this one coming, but the special attacker for the normal type is gonna be Terapagos. This Pokemon is absolutely insane. It's so strong. It's super effective against every single type, despite being a normal type, and I will explain why pretty soon. But we're going to be going with the Stellar type Tera on this one, and then the held item Shell Bell to restore health the more damage we deal. Unfortunately, we can't get this Pokemon shiny, so we just give it a little of that. And it has 3 different forms. This form, when we enter the actual battle, it will look different from this, and then when we terrestrialize, it will look different again, and that will be when it's at its most powerful. So EVs in special attack and HP, don't worry, its special attack is going to be a lot higher than that after 3 attacks. Now, I did some testing around with this third move. You can use a few things here, like you can pretty much use anything here. But your other 3 moves are going to be Calm Mind to raise our special attack and special defense. Stored Power is going to be a great move to go with Calm Mind, even though it's not a normal type move. Terra Starstorm is a must. And then our 4th move, I've gone with Tri-Attack, but if you really want, you can go with a few others. You can go with Meteor Beam, but it could get a bit weird sometimes if you do, because it's a 2-turn move. You can go with Aura Sphere. You can go with Ancient Power to try and get some boost to up your defenses. You can go with anything, really. You want the Modest Nature to boost your special attack. It also decreases your attack. We don't need it. And then our ability is going to be Terra Shift. So when the Pokemon enters battle, it absorbs the energy around itself and transforms into its terrestrial form. So as soon as we enter the battle, it goes from 450 total stats to 600 total stats straight away. And then when we terrestrialize, it will go from 600 total stats to 700 total stats and be an absolute monster. Not only this, but when we terrestrialize into our Terraform 0, I think it's called, it erases all weather conditions and terrains on the actual battlefield. So there's no shenanigans going on and we can just go in and just destroy the other Pokemon. But you'll see more about that as we get into the actual raid. So we're just going to get into the actual raid. Who do we have? We have a 6-star Dark type Alolan Golem. Let's just get straight into it, see how it goes. Okay, so Terra Shift, as soon as we enter the battle, we turn into this form and our stats go higher. So right now, what we're going to do is we're going to start to use Calm Mind. We're going to use this. I like to use it 3 times at the start of the raid. This raid might get a little bit annoying with the amount of body slams that are going to hit us. Could paralyze us very early on here. So in this ability, because of the actual ability, Body Slam has been used on us, but Body Slam is not very effective because of how it actually works. Just going to continue to use Calm Mind and hopefully not get stuck in paralyzed. But yeah, we successfully use it a second time, putting us on +2/+2. We can't actually use Stored Power on this guy. Keep hitting us with them body slams, not very effective. We're completely fine with that. As you can see, we barely taken any damage because our stats went through the roof. He's going to remove negative effects there, that's fine. We're going to use Tri-Attack 3 times now. He's switched to Heavy Slam. Here's a Tri-Attack. It's doing a little bit of damage, not too much. We do paralyze him. See, I don't like wasting too many of our main attacks until we actually transform into a really powerful form, just because there's only 5 of them or 8 of them if you've used PP ups. Here's another Tri-Attack doing more damage, and we finally caught up with the timer. I don't see the point in getting rid of the paralyzed just because he'll probably just do it again anyway because he's using Body Slam so much. Here's the 3rd Tri-Attack. We do some more damage, get him to almost half, and now we'll be able to terrestrialize. So we're going to terrestrialize into our Stellar type and go into this actual new form. And we can use Terra Starstorm, which is super effective no matter what type they are. So this Pokemon really can be used against any single Pokemon out there, to a certain degree, of course. So Terraform 0 activates, and as you can see, the actual grassy terrain went, and our HP is now 524, which is ridiculous. Not only that, but our special attack is now 135, I believe, and look at that damage. Incredible. And we're only on +3 at the minute as well. If we went to +6, that probably would have finished it off. I absolutely love this form as well, because it's got like the small form on top, and then the medium form in the middle, and then the big one at the bottom with all the types surrounding it. It just looks cool. And we nearly take him out next hit. So it's got a tiny bit of health remaining. We go back to full health. If you're going to make any like normal type Pokemon, I recommend this one being your main priority, just because of how good it can be in just any kind of situation. Oh, he crits us. Interesting. It won't matter though, because we'll just take him out with the next attack. Tera Starstorm, there we go, and he's gone. That was at about half the time remaining. It wasn't in any danger there. I will not be catching you, sorry. Even though we used normal types in this one, who aren't really supposed to be super effective against anyone, they still did very well, I'd say. Especially Terrapagos did a ton of damage there. And we're going to be doing a video like this for every single type, so keep an eye out for it. What we're going to be doing is, yesterday we did a build, today we did this video, tomorrow we'll do a build, day after we'll do the next type, and then a build, then the type, and then so on. So I hope you do sit back and enjoy, and if you're going to make any Pokemon, then these videos are going to be great for you, so you'll know some of the best Pokemon to make for it. Let me know if you are using different ones, or if you disagree with this and you think other Pokemon are better than the ones I picked. I would love to hear it. Smash the like button if you have enjoyed the video, it does go a long way. Subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any more builds, and I'll catch you on the next one.